Moving on to the ladder, River Rubicon comes up. They're set to run. Gates open, off and racing. And Iowa sprung the stalls well, and so did Playhouse Patron from right out in the deep. And he's really keen to lead here, coming across very fast as a party. Playhouse Patron straight to the lead from Iowa. Over on the inside, posing up, running third, Sentimental Hero. And right behind him, Diamond Scene's got beautiful cover early, leaving the straight. A length and a half to Demolish. It's outside of Royal Tornado. And Red Sun Sensation pulling three deep from Simply the Middle. See a Champ the rail. A length and a half behind them, River Rubicon. Hemlock Stone is right back there, and Flower in the Wind settling down last, with Playhouse Patron leading. Up to Northerly Lodge they go, 1,500 to travel. Playhouse Patron 3/4 of a length in front of Iowa first up. Down on the inside then, third is Sentimental Hero. Over on the outside next, Diamond Scene getting a gun run here in the middle part. Almost 2 lengths to Demolish. Back near the inside is Royal Tornado. After a length behind those to Red Sun Sensation, just yielding a bit of ground there after being wide, but was able to slot in. They're followed by Simply going keenly on the outside of See a Chap next on the rail, and the last group back there, they included Hemlock Stone and River Rubicon, and still last is the mare Flower in the Wind. Playhouse Patron got the pace going on here at the 900 metre mark and leads them in the ATA Stakes by 3/4 on Iowa. Over on the inside, third, Sentimental Hero. Diamond Scene afforded every possible hope by CJP. A length and a half behind it came Demolish. Royal Tornado ridden along by Nunez, and then came Red Sun Sensation. Further back to Simply, the others hard at it. Hemlock Stone, River Rubicon, See a Champ dropping out. Flower in the Wind back there with it as well at the 400 metre mark, and Playhouse Patron about to be joined by Iowa. Iowa goes up, gets its head in front. Diamond Scene around the outside, beats Sentimental Hero to the punch. Demolish is running on. Further back, Royal Tornado at the 200 mark. Diamond Scene reached the lead from Iowa. Diamond Scene kicks a length and a half in front. Sentimental Hero eventually getting clear. Diamond Scene though breaks away. Sentimental Hero gives chase, but Diamond Scene beats Sentimental Hero. Demolish and Iowa. Photo for third from Playhouse Patron, and they were followed by Hemlock Stone, Royal Tornado, Simply, Flower in the Wind, Red Sun Sensation, River Rubicon, and tailing out to finish a long last is See a Champ. Number one's the winner, Diamond Scene. Perfect ride by Clint Johnston Porter. Michael Grantham, So You Think Gelding, had the absolute sweetest of runs. Johnston Porter there put it right into the box seat. Fourth, tucked away, had cover behind Iowa, and had Sentimental Hero tucked up right where he wanted on his inside. Diamond Scene beats Sentimental Hero, and third goes the way of number 6, Iowa. Terrific performance first up at 2,200. Fourth is number 9, Demolish. 1, 2, 6 and 9. And Playhouse Patron fading out of it to finish back there in 5th spot. The time 2:16.05, 3/4 of a length the winning margin, and the same second and third. The winner is by So You Think out of Jewelled. For Peters Investments, trained by Michael Grantham, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter. Sentimental Hero just got caught up in behind Diamond Scene, but worked to the line particularly well. Both on cue for a tilt at the Cup. By Alma Her from Sentimental Star. Peter Fernie, Lucy Fiore for Andrew, Mrs. A. Ingalls, Peter and Karen Fernie. They've run home in 35.54. And in third spot, Iowa, which is by Galileo from Bridal Dance, and trained by Simon Miller for Derby Racing and Partners, ridden by Holly Watson. So we go to the last event, 5:30. Glenroy Chaff Handicap, Capricorn Man coming out there, as we take you down now to Lockie, who joins us in the yard.
Thanks, Darren. I'm now joined by winning owner breeder Bob Peters. Bob, congratulations on the win, Diamond Scene. He's well and truly right on track towards a Perth Cup in a couple of weeks' time.
Yes, it's nice to see him get through. I wasn't sure whether he'd get a run in the Cup if he didn't win today. I thought he would have been about on the edge, but this will certainly put him in there, I would think.
What did you make of the race when you were looking at it on paper? It looked like he had an awkward draw to overcome, but that awkward draw was quickly out the window when Clint Johnson-Porter lobs him just in behind the speed.
Yeah, especially when the one outside him went forward and took him there and put him in the right spot. So it was the perfect place to be. We wanted to be up there because I didn't think he had much chance from coming from the back. And as it worked out, it all went to plan.
How does he compare to some of your Perth Cup winners in years gone by?
Well, he's a tough, big horse. I wouldn't say he's as much class as some of the others, but, you know, as long as he's there on the day, we'll see how he goes. He ran in the Cup last year, and I think he ran 4th or something, so he's around the place.
How have you viewed his last 12 months? How do you compare him this time last year to what he's doing now? Is he a more furnished horse?
Yes, he's developed, and he looks a lot stronger.
What's the next 2 weeks look like for him?
Oh, he'll have, just potter along, I think. He's just about there now. He looked a lot fitter today than he did last start, so I don't think there's a lot more improvement in him.
He's right on track. Well done on yet another ATA.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Diamond Scene, and Riley. He's right on track for the Perth Cup in a couple of weeks' time, but so is the beaten favourite in Sentimental Hero. He was awfully unlucky in second, but I'm sure Peter Fernie and Connections will be very happy with the way he's tracking towards the $1 million feature.
They certainly will, Lockie. A couple of very nice trials heading towards the Perth Cup in a couple of weeks' time, catching up with Clint Johnson-Porter, winning jockey. Now, Clint, when I spoke to you earlier, you said to me you weren't sure how many more good rides you could give this horse from good barriers, but you can certainly add another one to the list.
Yeah, it panned out perfect. I thought it jumped a smidge slow and I was going to miss my opportunity, but I just took my time and ended up in a beautiful spot.
It was a pretty soft win on the post there, Clint. You must be wrapped with this horse, right on track heading towards a Perth Cup.
Yeah, definitely. If you told me before the race it was going to be that easy, I would have thought it was great. But yeah, it ended up being really easy, and like that last 100, I just got to ease him down real nicely. So he's looking really good for the Perth Cup.
And another key lead-up race for the Perth Cup this weekend, New Marion for Annabelle Neesham and Rob Archibald, who didn't really get much luck in running and had to do it pretty tough last start. You must be really looking forward to hopping back aboard him this weekend, hoping to go 2 from 2 in the TED.
Yeah, definitely. That was the one they sort of picked out, that race for him. So hopefully I can execute it. His run in the railway was fantastic. He stuck on really well from being wide the whole trip, and especially having to carry that weight, being weight for age. So no, I was very happy with his run.
You might have a pretty tough decision coming up, Clint. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's CJP combining with Michael Grantham and Bob Peters with Diamond Scene taking out the ATA Stakes, one of 2 key lead-ins to the Tap Touch Perth Cup in a couple of weeks' time.